And action. This is an update to a story we previously did.
Welcome to YouTube Celebrity Gossip News with me and Tommy. Tommy, what's going on?
What's going on? Well, it's New Year's Eve. People are getting ready to celebrate it in their own unique way because there won't be big gatherings like there have been in past years. So that's what's going on.
Yep, 2021 is just about here. It's there in other countries. And this is our last episode because we're leaving 2020, Tommy, and we're going to 2021 with positive vibes. So let's go to work, and here we go.
Chris and Tommy.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer, and you're watching Top Level Media. Hi, I'm Rhino, and this is Top Level Media.
Hey guys, this is the Platinum Playboy Randy Sean, and you're watching Top Level Media.
Welcome back, everyone. So, Tommy, we've got to talk about a couple things, actually. Number one, what's going on with the relief package that Senate is doing?
But before that, if any of you haven't heard, the House has passed it to where we get $2,000 instead of $600. Just catch up to speed. And now in the Senate, right now they are in a deadlock where they're not moving forward with the vote. Mitch McConnell is basically saying no. We don't want to vote. He even put it out there for an up or down thing, and Republicans and Democrats said no, let's not do this. So right now it's in a complete deadlock.
Mitch McConnell is blocking stimulus checks going out to the American people on behalf of three things, and those three things are, so one is Section 230. Do you know what Section 230 is, Tommy?
Yes, Section 230 was created to prevent companies like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook from being sued for defamatory comments or anything that was written by a user, that person would be liable for anything that was written on their behalf, and the company would not be held accountable. That is what it's all about.
Right. Now, the other thing is the voter fraud that Trump wanted investigated and etc. about that. And the other is President Trump wanting to give the American people $2,000 stimulus checks. So,
if this standstill stays as it is, then it will be up to the who wins January 5th in Georgia, whether if the $2,000 go through or not. But as of right now, it basically is, like I said, Mitch McConnell is playing with people's lives and saying, oh, they didn't really, because originally he said he didn't want to even give a dime to the American people originally. And they, okay, we're elected to do 600 because he's doing this to help Loeffler and Perdue win in Georgia. He's like, okay, if I just give a little bit, and maybe people go vote for them.
Here's the thing, Tommy. So Mitch McConnell is willing to pay for our military, and he's willing to send money to other countries such as Israel and other places in the world as far as a lot of money is concerned. And he's not willing to help out the American people. Turtle Boy is not willing to help out anybody, yet you have Chuck Schumer, you have Nancy Pelosi now that's on the side of pass this thing, people need it. And you have people like Bernie Sanders that are trying to fight for our stimulus checks as well. Now, there are a lot of people out there that are hurting, that I've mentioned in different recent videos, right, Tommy?
Yes.
That People are getting evicted. People are losing their jobs, cars, rent, etc. People have to stand in line for 30 minutes just to get food on their table. I mean, there are a lot of people that are seriously hurting, and it's unbelievable. People like what Mitch McConnell is doing.
He needs to get out of his head, and he thinks that, oh, if I do this and do that, I'll continue staying in, I'll get reelected in another 6 years. So yeah, he needs to get out of get his head out of because he's also hurting his own people in Kentucky, which is pointed out by Bernie Sanders, has the 6 most poorest counties in the country. The 6 most poorest counties have to be in Kentucky, and that's where he's from.
Right, we've been to Kentucky, Tommy. The place is lovely. We've gone there so many times for Comic-Con coverage. Kentucky, nice place. But people also in Kentucky are also hurting. People in Mitch's own state are hurting. People are getting kicked out on the streets just because, I mean, they don't have money coming in. Or even a doctor. People do not have coverage to go to a doctor in case something happens to them. Heart attack, stroke, getting hurt on a job. Mitch is blocking this bill because he doesn't want those 3 things in it. Section 230, he does not want, this has nothing to do with the stimulus bill anyways, voter fraud for Trump, and you know, this does have something to do with the stimulus bill, which is stimulus checks for the American people, which are $2,000. So we've had to wait around for the last 8 months. And so basically what I'm saying is that Mitch needs to come to reality, or Mitch should be losing those seats in Georgia on the 5th.
To wrap this all up, if you live in Georgia and you're watching us, and you are seeing what's happening right now, and you have 2 eyes, or even if you can't see but you can hear, and you can hear what's going on, realize that Mitch McConnell is not there to represent you or even his own state. He is even putting the lives of people in Kentucky at risk just so he could save face.
Exactly. And to wrap this all up for me as well is that there are media companies out there. There are people that are in Senate. There are people as government goes. There are people out there, even celebrities are saying that American people need $2,000 stimulus checks. It's talked about on late night shows as well that people need help. So Nancy Pelosi was very wrong to do this, you know, during the election just because she didn't want Trump to win. She admitted to that. And so basically, you know, what I have to say about that is that, you know, we all moved on from that. Now we got to get $2,000 stimulus checks out to people that really need it. And there are no jobs out there really. If you'll be lucky to have a good job. You may be able to get a little job, but you have to fight for that the way the economy is. We're not going to get any vaccines for the next 3 to 4 months, honestly.
What the Republicans, what their process was, if we get this out quicker and sooner, things will go back to normal. Well, some Democrats, not all, and some Republicans also, I'm not talking to people in higher up positions, but I'm talking about regular citizens, realize that yes, the vaccine is good and it will help us get back to some sense of normalcy. Doesn't mean that the jobs are going to be there, because without a program to put people back to work, a vaccine is really just a Band-Aid on a problem that's already there. Because okay, so say everyone's healthy enough to get back to work. Like Chris said, there's not enough jobs they'll all be 10 people will be fighting for the exact same job in every in that town, and then a different job in that town. And when we get to bigger cities, it's 1 out of 1,000 people will be fighting for the exact same job, and there just won't be enough jobs to go around.
Exactly. So we will leave you all. See you guys in a few days next year, 2021.
Don't forget to subscribe. And after you subscribe, ring that notification bell to let you know when we post more videos. And leave a comment down below.
Right, and Happy New Year to you all out there. And this has been a Top Level Media.
Happy New Year and stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.